I've been moving around, trying to find out something that I can buy it.
Okay.
The town was empty. I think people had gone for prayers.
Yes.
Actually, we started praying yesterday.
Yeah, that is it.
People started praying yesterday. The whole night people were praying, which is very good, by the way.
But actually, for me, I went this morning. I didn't go yesterday at night. I went this morning, and after I have to rush to a radio. From radio, I went to town, even just like the way you said. I went to town, like moving around to see who is working on this very day and who's not working. I realized that most of the shops are all closed, and others are even yet to close. And the street is empty, by the way.
No,
the street
if you open the shop, then it means that you have to buy your own things. Why should you open a Christmas?
But there's some people who are still buying, by the way.
No, buying, and now the thing is, it's like, Christmas is not like Eid, This is what I want to tell you. Okay. Christmas is not like Eid, whereby it is hard to predict when is the day. But Christmas is, even all of us we know, on 25th of December is the day for Christmas.
But some people,
I don't see if you tell that to somebody, today is the day that you want to go and maybe buy some clothes for yourself. It doesn't make any sense to me. As a person, if you're a Christian, you need to prepare yourself. You know that this is the day that in the calendar it's written there, Christmas Day 25th.
Yes.
Now, how do you decide I'm just going to buy clothes?
I didn't expect anyone to go and buy things today, because yesterday when I went to town, I found that the street was full. People were buying things. But today when I went at around 2 to 3 here, again I found people are still buying. Then I was asking myself, where were these ones when others were buying yesterday? Because I expected. So now, at what time will they?
I don't blame anybody who go and buy maybe on the last day towards the Christmas.
People will go the last in heaven.
That one is okay with me. But my concern is you going out to buy some. Okay, buying edible things is okay, but buying clothes is for Christmas. You are buying on Christmas Day.
Buying shoes.
Okay, buying on the Christmas Day is my concern. You can't go and buy clothes on Christmas Day. That one, it means that you're not serious, or you did not prepare. Maybe you didn't want to celebrate the Christmas.
They're looking for a way of, that maybe yesterday was too expensive.
So if you come today, they will reduce for you the price.
That's not how businessmen work.
And it is true. By that, I didn't expect anyone to.
By the way, the whole of this festival season here, everything is a little bit high.
Yeah, it is true.
Should be clothing, should be foodstuffs, other things. Everything is a little bit expensive. Even the fuel price has gone high.
It has gone high.
We're now buying rate at 5,740. So everything has gone a little bit high. We know there's money now available, and let me hope that after the festival season we don't have inflation in the country.
But okay, I love the fact that really people are enjoying the Christmas. I can see the vibe is up to the fullest. I can see people are moving up and down. Our kids are going for shows. Actually, I say shows, yes, for their kids kind of things. And it's really amazing to always see them going and having fun. I feel happy when a parent takes his or her child and go and have this, just a fun, it is always once in a year. So when you take this child, the child will always remember this day, will never forget in his life. So it is always good to make sure that you take them out, they go and have fun with their fellow kids. They go and mingle, get to understand and learn very many things out there, which is something very, very good. And I love the fact here is that the street is very, very busy. It means people are really enjoying their Christmas,
now,
which is very good.
What you are saying is good, but my concern is, as this is a very, very big day when it comes to Christianity. So I have a feeling that on Christmas Day, you need to check on your neighbors.
It's true.
One of the why I'm saying is to check your neighbors is some of your neighbors may not be having something to eat. Or they may even cook the same type of food that they have been eating before. You never know. Some people may have even eaten beans, they even have not tasted meat.
Not even beans.
In that, what I'm trying to say is that at least you check your neighbor, your neighboring people. The ones who are not having something, you give them. That's the meaning of Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas.
You share with your
others,
neighbors, your friends, and so on. And I would even like it more when you visit your friends, you visit your neighbor, you visit other families. Like it's a very special day. To me, Christmas is a very special day.
Yeah,
so if you feel like maybe you check your neighbors actually. First check your neighbors where they have food.
Yeah,
if
it is
you don't have, you give them. On Eid day, Muslims they have that kind of arrangement whereby actually they call you for food.
Yes.
We have what we call suluwai, blah blah. So it's the same thing that
Christians. Though for us we don't make suluwai, but we cook food in large number. But for South Sudanese they will make kabis. And then they give it. Okay, these biscuits here. Let me say the biscuits. That's what they make. Yes. So when they make these biscuits,
the way how you are dressed like a Mother Christmas.
Of course, I'm the Mother Christmas. It's a Christmas. Why shouldn't I feel the vibe? I need to feel the vibe, by the way. It's a Christmas. But anyway, thank you so much for watching Westnile TV. You can either give us a call on that is 077-162-8590. You greet your loved ones, by the way. You check on them within this day. It is something really very amazing when you give a call and then you say, I'm sending my greetings to so and so in this place, so and so in the other area. The person feels
actually
good.
The numbers are there on your screen. You can just
dial that number on the screen.
Call us. Send greetings to your family. Send greetings to your friends. You know, maybe it's a while. Maybe having other family members who are in Kampala and you're in West Nile or in Great North. So you need to greet them. You need to find how they are. How has the day? We have reached now half of the day. What is going on? So it's the birth of Jesus Christ. So we need to celebrate together.
We are having a. Let's first speak this one. Hello. Hello.
Hello, what's my?
Yes, please. Hello.
Hello, what's my?
Yes, we are getting you.
That's the evening.
Your voice is too low.
You are live on Westnile TV.
Yes, how are you?
We are fine, thank you.
So we are really enjoying the day, Christmas. Yeah, I wanted to greet my wife, which is near me here.
Okay.
I need to greet my children, which are going to country in.
All right, thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas too.
Oh wow, that's really amazing. But his voice was too low. I couldn't get him clearly. But at least it's a good one. It's a good one. And I've tried to to compare village Christmas celebration and town celebration. I've realized for village celebration is more better than for town. You know, for town here people take themselves but when you go to village, you feel the vibe really.
Of course. I will also maybe say that village. I think village celebration when it comes to big days. I think in the village we celebrate it more than people in the town. You know, there are certain things that in the village they do not happen. We don't gather like how we gather in the town.
Yeah, that's
true. One. Two. We rarely eat budget meat in the villages. I mean, when I was deep in the village at our place, we used to rarely eat meat. Either we eat it on Sunday, only on Sunday. So other days we have
so now
the diet. We keep on changing the diet, but meat has been there. That's a way back. So eating meat has not been just on a daily basis. But in the town, if you want to eat meat, very easy. Just dash the hotel, you buy and you eat. But in the village, it's not the same thing.
Yeah,
in the village, you know, we depend on getting food stuff from the garden. So you know what the garden means. This thing of going to slaughter bull, what every day is not so much
there. Yeah, it is true.
But here, I trust me and believe that so many cows have been slaughtered on such a very big day, especially in Rufula. You know Rufula?
What is Rufula?
How do you call a place where they slaughter cows, goats, and so on?
Hi. Hey, I was almost going to say butcher, but that's where they sell.
Butcher is where they sell meat.
That's where they sell meat. So you mean it is called the Rufula?
That's another town.
Another town. In your local language.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's a good one. But just I want to tell people that today the celebration was celebrating, but let us celebrate very carefully. One of the reasons I'm saying that we should celebrate very carefully is you know, there are so many things which are going to happen tonight.
It is true.
So be very, very, very vigilant about your life, because you don't even know even so I say Al Qaeda, the terrorists. They may even be planning something. You know, some people they have bad intentions, bad intentions, and so on. Don't trust anybody who you don't know.
Yeah,
somebody you have never been with, don't trust. Be with people whom you understand better. And move in a group, by the way. It's very hard for someone to attack when you're in a group, especially these thieves here when they get you on the way. They cannot attack when you are 2-3 people. But if you're alone, you are giving them a way of pulling you maybe to dark place and hit you. So be very, very, very careful as you maybe are celebrating the day. And I pray that the day moves on very well. Nothing happens to each and every person who is celebrating the day. Yeah.
And actually my concern goes to these parents who tend to leave their kids in the hands of the border rider. This is also something which you need to also be very careful about. Just don't leave your child with a border rider like that. Today, as I was on my way heading back home, I found this guy packed almost like 5 kids on a motorcycle. 2 are in front and 3 are behind, and the speed at which he's also using, it was not good at all. So we need to also be very, very careful when we are giving our kids to this border. But some of them we don't know. Yeah, we may know them, but they have their different disadvantages.
As a parent, first think about the life of your children. You cannot just load your children on one border. If the money is not there, find another way. You can even abandon that. You said, okay, now there's no money, there's not enough money for you to go and maybe have fun with your fellow children in those other places where they have organized some events for kids. So I have a feeling that instead of overloading the border, you know, when you overload the border, there's something. This is a machine. You don't never know what will happen. And that's when you see tomorrow we shall be having some stories here talking about accidents and so on. But it is you as a parent who is not serious. You can't put your own children on border like that, as you have said. So I have a feeling that let us be very, very, very careful in certain things that we are doing. Otherwise, that one there, me I cannot raise my children, put them on the border like that. I better hire a Chuku. Is it Chuku Chuku? Yes, it's better you hire a Chuku Chuku.
You hire a Chuku Chuku, then you put them there.
It has 3 legs.
Yeah, it has 3 legs.
But the border
only 2. How are you going to balance it? Balancing will become very hard. But of course, you can give us a call on 077-1628-590. And of course, it's also displayed on the screen. You can get that number and then you dial.
Of course, you tell us how you are celebrating. How the day has treated you, because the day, this day treats people in a different way.
Yeah, it is true.
As I said before, that there are others who have not gotten something to eat up to now. They are really struggling. By the way, don't feel that for you, if you have something to eat at home, others they have. Yeah. They may have not got. So that's why I was saying that check your neighbors where they got something to eat. If they haven't, you provide for them. You never know. Today is you, tomorrow is somebody else. So try as much as possible to check your surrounding.
And of course, you need
within the community, by the way.
You also need to give the advice for those ones who have gone out, because there's those ones who went out, by the way, like for shows and what. So you need to give them the advice. You tell them what to do when they go out there, whether to be careful, and they should make sure that they watch the back of each other, not leaving someone roaming around. You know, sometimes you go with your kids for a show, maybe, for a show. Then you sit like this. This child will be saying, "Mommy, I'm going to susu, Mommy." Then instead of you now as the mother escorting this child, you say, okay, fine, you go and susu. Then the child goes, and now with kids, anything can take their attention.
Yeah,
you see?
True,
so any small thing that they will see, it will grab their attention. Then this child will end up now going to the other group of the other family, which even you don't know. And then he will be there seeing what they are doing from this group to the other family, from the other family to the other family. At the end, you don't know where your child is. Then you start now announcing.
What you're saying is true. It has been happening even most of the time when people go for prayers. You have gone for prayers, a child may be, at the end you find an MC or somebody or master of ceremony announcing, hey, there's the lost child here, and what is the name of your mother? They say, Mommy, what is the name of your father? Daddy. So it becomes so hard even for the MCs, maybe for the organizers who have organized the prayers, to identify the mother or the father of that child. So in that way, I'm just saying that, as you have said, be very, 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 very careful when your child maybe needs something. Whatever thing they are doing, you keep your eyes on them, so that we don't have those instances where a child is lost, a child is what, and at the end of the day, they have ever seen even a child that have ever taken to one of the media house, and they were announcing that this child, we got this child somewhere there. There are some people who have bad intention, by the way.
It is true.
I have a friend of mine, actually one guy whom we used to work with, is called Moses Ojipara. He lost a child like that. Up today, up tomorrow, they have never seen that child. You can imagine. We used to work with him. He had his children. The child just disappeared like that up to now, up tomorrow. They don't know where that child is.
Just because of this small.
Yeah, that's why I'm just saying that let us be very, very careful. Actually, keep your eyes on your own children, or on your own child, rather than just you say, maybe.
The problem with these parents, when they are now enjoying the show,
they will be enjoying the show.
There are challenges. Liz, you see one of the challenges at home. Sometimes even parents they tend to use maybe your husband. Your husband calls you mommy. Then your wife calls you daddy. Then children, they also call you mommy, daddy. Mommy, daddy. When you ask these children that what is the name of your mom, they cannot answer. So sometimes it's also good to identify yourself with your children that I'm called so and so. They should call you by your real names, so that it can become for them very easy. So basically, we're just saying that make sure that wherever you have gone, keep your eyes on your children that you have taken for party.
And of course on 077-1628-590. It's also there on your screen. You can give us this dial and then you tell us where you are watching us.
Yeah, you can send your Christmas messages to the loved one, to your family, to your friends, wherever they are. I know there are some of us here who are not even within here. There are others who are in Congo. There are others who are in South Sudan. There are others who are within but not. We are not staying with them.
Yes.
So it's the time that you call that number on your screen and then communicate with them, send your greetings. I know right now every person in the whole nation, as long as you can send your greetings to all the loved ones.
Of course, they will even be, there is the way how it feels when someone sends a greeting for you on TV. Then you feel, at least your name has gone, you're not live. So those moments are always good, at least you need to make that person to feel special, on this day today. The person will feel that, 25th of December 2023, so and so called and sent for me greetings, or called actually send me greetings and said ABCD. It is really amazing, when you do that, the person feels really very good and feels so much loved, And there's something about Christmas very funny, you tend to go you go for a show. Then when you reach there for a show, what you expected to happen in that day, it doesn't happen like the way you expected. Then you just say, this Christmas of this time I didn't like it. Then when someone asks you what happened, these people, they bored us, we went with our money there to go and enjoy Christmas, but the whole thing was not nice, the show was not nice. But of course you can still...
One thing you see, especially with entertainment, once you have let me say something like, for example, you have that perception of not feeling in place. You have some other problems in your head, and going for entertainment. You always focus on, if you focus on maybe your problems, you can never enjoy it. However much however much the performances are good. So the best thing is you forget about your problems when you're going for entertainment. You'll enjoy it. Yes.
But the ones who carry their problems and they go with it for a show.
Yeah.
Then at the end they will say that I didn't enjoy the show.
You have come for the show, but you have other challenges that you. But why should you go for the show when
maybe I was going there to refresh my mind, but again it seems like
refreshing your mind. The first thing is you have to forget about your problems. Then you go. Once you go there, then you know.
But let me tell you, there's some problems. You try, however much you try to forget, you will not forget until when you fall asleep.
No, for that short period you can forget, or you postpone. You postpone a little bit so that you can enjoy the show.
So that you enjoy the show. Then after, when you go back home, you again bring back the mood. Now, what's the use? Hey, what is the use now?
At least for that particular time.
No, you see,
at that particular time, by the overthinking, something is very bad. It can even bring for you some bad mind. That's why you see some people end up hanging themselves, which is not something very good. So I have a feeling that wherever you are, you always make sure to make yourself happy. You make your neighbors happy, you make your children happy, you make everyone happy. This is the reason why. If you cannot make yourself happy, you're even, I don't know.
But let me tell you something. You know that even you can do a house party during this Christmas season, other than going out there for a show and what and what. You can just decide to get your small ufa, you put, then if you have a flash, you fix, then the party moves on.
Today, all the parties, if you don't play any gospel music, wherever you are, then you're not in the mood of Christmas.
You're not in the mood of Christmas.
Yes. The first thing, the song that gospel songs. We have so many little gospel music songs. We have Madi, we have Chori. So all those songs will be played today. We are celebrating Christmas, the birth of Jesus Christ.
Yes.
So we need to play gospel. He really died for us.
Yeah, it is true.
You know what I'm saying? He died for our sins. So if someone can sacrifice his own life for the sin of this world here, why don't you celebrate? There's a reason why we should celebrate.
Yeah, we have always these moments we have to celebrate.
A very
they always
big
come
reason.
once in a year.
For example, if they come to you, they say, you man, between you and this one here, we want one person. Colors. You say, I'm not going anywhere.
I'm not
Maybe
going anywhere.
this one here.
This one should go.
So it is it's really very challenging. But
Today I went to church. I realized that there were some people whom I've never seen in church, and I saw them for the first time in church. So that's means there's some people who go once in a year in church. That is during Christmas. And for you to see them again in church, that is again next year, Christmas Day. Do you need to pray like that? As a true Christian?
Of course, no. You know, the way how you relate with God is very important. Because you'll not guess your time. Those some people accidentally, maybe I just call it accidental, you can guess their time. Yes, accidental, you can guess your time, but you can never know when will God call you. So you need to be prepared. Being prepared means that you need to have that relationship with God. All the time you have to be relating with God. What do I mean by this? And you need to be praying every day. By the way, when you go and pray in the church, it's even far much better. You know, when you're alone like this, something can even confuse your eyes.
It's true. Something
can even confuse you. So when you're in men like this, there's a lot of concentration within the church and maybe the house of God. It is very easy. Even God, where 2 or more people gather, God listens to you very fast.
Yeah, than you doing it.
That's I don't know how that's probably how you
yeah, there's that saying that always they always say that. Even it is even said when you're in the church when they are praying, they always say that.
How they say because they're Christian, me I'm a Muslim. I want to know. How that one?
You want me to,
where 2 or more people gather,
and listen.
God is amidst.
Yeah, amidst us. That's what they say. They say where 2 or 3 people are gathered, of course God is amidst us. Then that's mean if you are gathered more than that, God is amidst us. Now if you're alone, I don't know what they're now meaning, but still I can pray when I'm alone.
No, it's still it's like a saying together we stand, divided we fall. Yeah.
But now you mean if I pray alone in my own house, God will not be with me?
No, that's what they say. You're a Christian, you know what it means.
Yeah, I know what
I'm meaning that if you are saying like that, everyone can even pray. Yeah, you can pray in your house, but what is the reason of having the house of God?
Yeah, it is true.
So that means that the
house is to bring us all together.
First of all, there are certain teachings in the Bible. So I say, are they Proverbs? What? You may not understand them.
That is
they need some people to elaborate on them. They elaborate. They tell you exactly what they mean, what it means. Yeah. Like you remember, there's a story in the Bible. I didn't want to say this because I'm not sure of that. I don't want to always.
No, you first say it. I will help you out.
The challenge is even you don't read.
No, I will tell you. You first say that.
The first one I said you even could not even tell us how the
tell me.
They said that don't. I don't know what it says that there's what they say that they don't eat pig. And I say don't eat like pig. I don't know what it says. So. It is very important for us to understand when you go to the church and they made the priest or pastor, when they are preaching, by the way, there's a lot of teachings there. So when they are doing their teaching, you can understand. The moment you focus on what they are teaching, you understand the Bible. And you also make sure that when you go home, you revise. You read actually you revise what the reading that happened in the church.
That's the same when Jesus was teaching his disciples. He used parables to speak to his disciples, and they couldn't understand until he had to explain to them what he meant by that. So that's been we also, because sometimes there's a moment where you even read the Bible and you even fail to understand what you are reading, So when you go to church and the priest or the pastor,
that's why I was saying that you praying alone is not bad. You praying alone at your home is not bad, but it is necessary every Sunday
you go to church.
You go to church. Or Saturday for 7th day. You go to church at
and
least. Is it once?
Even there is this Bible study, by the way. There is also Bible studies that we do. You can even go for that Bible study. You learn something. You get to learn how to interpret the Bible. Because that's where now they're going to show you they will teach you how to interpret the Bible, how you can read the Bible. Before even reading the Bible, the things you're supposed to do. After doing this, then that's when you start reading the Bible, those kind of things. When you go for these Bible studies, it really helps a lot. It helps you to interpret the Bible. But again, you don't go for Bible studies, you don't go even for prayers. You only wait for Christmas Day, then you go to church that you're going to pray.
No, of course, you know, one thing that people have forgotten that God has a reason why He has created us in this earth here. So if God has created you on this earth here, there is one thing that God is expecting you to do to make Him happy. It's like you have a child. A child disobeys you. How will you feel?
Of course, you feel bad.
You'll even feel like disowning this child here. You know what I'm saying? So, and God is a very merciful God, by the way. We have so many that we do which even God doesn't want. There are so many, but I don't want to mention them. So, one thing that we should always do is we should always stick on prayers. We should always pray. When at home, you pray. Before you sleep, you pray. Before you eat, you pray. You wake up, you pray. You never know what is going to happen to you. You may even just leave your home like this and you get an accident and you die. For example, I lost my brother's my nephew just recently, Andima DJ and Dixie. We lost him. It was just an accident. The guy left. He was going to see the wife in the around the Diofe. He got an accident. Even people were surprised. People were calling us everything. We were finished burying this guy here. So sometimes these things happen in a way that, you know, by the way, let me tell you, you are the father, are the mother. We have, okay, me, I have a feeling that, like, I feel that I should die before my own child. You know what I'm saying? If my child dies before me, it's very, very, very sad. Now, who is going to bury me? If our own children die before us. You know what I'm saying? So in all that I'm trying to say that there is no you will not know the exact time when God will call you. So keep yourself within. You keep yourself just praying, because you never know anything that you are doing may not even, because you not some people by they do sin accidentally. So I say not accidentally, when they don't understand whether it is a sin or not a sin.
Even Francis is saying that even your thoughts alone, you have sinned.
How?
Because you will be thinking of evil things. When you think about evil things, that's when you have sinned.
But have I committed?
You have sinned.
How?
Even though you have not committed, but you have. That's why there's this prayer that say that forgive our sins, because we sin in very many ways. One, through our thoughts, our desires. You see. So once you start asking for forgiveness for all those things,
we are having Pastor Liz is telling us what.
It is true by the because
what you're saying is true by the way. There's something that we do in this world. We even know that maybe these are things that even which are sins. So something is very hard. You sin it when you don't know.
Yeah, when we don't know.
When we don't know this is a sin, especially. For example, can you give us an example of maybe a sin that even someone may not know it's a sin?
Like you.
Okay, in the other way around, I hear that you are admiring
another person's wife.
Just admiring a lady. That one is already a sin. In Islamic, it's a sin. You can see for the first time. You turn your eyes. The moment you
turn again,
that's already a sin.
That's already a sin.
But now you can imagine how many sins do you commit in a single day?
Then that's when you have committed a lot of sins.
You are committing sins in a single day. Now, if a day pass minus you praying, the sins that you have
committed, it is like a bundle.
You have sealed it. You have sealed the whole day. You have sealed the sin that you have committed on that very day. But when you, like, for example, after the whole day, then at night you kneel down, or you pray the other way around, maybe for the Muslim and so on. You pray to God to forgive your sins. I think it's very important.
Yeah,
as I say, is the merciful God. So the moment you repent, you ask forgiveness from God, because you never know what you may have sinned during the day.
Yes, when you
and you don't know. So always we should always ask forgiveness.
That's why I was talking about thoughts. Our thoughts alone even can lead us into sins. Because now you start thinking of things which are not.
If you are saying like that, a person like me, I don't know. If they bring
they have sinned.
The moment they bring my sins like this, and I look at them, I will say, is this all for me?
Of course, it's all for you now.
Because there are others which I don't know whether they are sins or they are not sins. Now, if you say just my thought, something that even imagination, I'm just imagining something, and it's a sin, it may be something very bad. Like, but let me tell you, sometimes there is a bad heart that comes into you, but because of humanity, you control it. You control that kind of the heart that maybe the Satan has come into you. Maybe you want to injure someone, you want to beat someone, you want to fight someone,
or you want to rob the
you want to stab someone, you want to rob someone. Now, if that is just a mere thought that
That's
you
coming.
want to hurt someone is a sin, then our sins
And numberless, they are countless.
they are countless.
For sure. That's why
And
they
God is
want.
a very merciful, by the God is so merciful.
Yeah, it is true.
So we need it. Today is the Christmas day. Let us make sure that, and most especially, I just pray that all of us, let us keep on praying, because you know the child is born, the Savior is born. Another name,
Christ is born.
the Savior is born.
Christ is born,
Christ
Jesus
is
is
born,
born.
Jesus is born. So today we are celebrating. Let's celebrate. Let us enjoy. Let us eat. But let us enjoy with our friends, as I said before. Let us enjoy with our friends. Let us know other friends. Let's visit families. You never know what their family is on.
And you need to forgive each other, by the way. This is what you need to forgive.
Yeah.
Because
it also depends.
you can't
It also depends on the-
welcome the baby when you have grudges on someone.
But of course, it depends on the person. The person, if you forgive someone and the person doesn't forgive you.
Of course, you know, there's this said in the Bible that once you forgive someone, you know, and the person has not.
So you did that
No,
purposely
wait.
to hurt me, and you want me to forgive you.
No, listen, listen, Mosh. You see, like now, for something bad, then I ask for forgiveness, and you refuse to forgive me. And
What if
ask
I
for
say I've
forgiveness.
forgiven you, but in my heart I've not forgiven you?
But God will forgive me, because now for me I've asked forgiveness. Hey, He will forgive me.
What if I'm planning to revenge?
Then that is now.
And now, you see, I can just say, please, you have asked forgiveness, I've forgiven you. But in my heart, nothing of that kind.
But God has forgiven me.
God has forgiven, but I'm looking for way of hurting you, the same way how
Then
you
that
hurt
doesn't
me.
mean now you're taking all the sins on you.
Taking which sin? Your sins are your sins.
I can.
You
You see,
stand before-
remember, I did something wrong to you. Then I asked for forgiveness,
You
and then you
stand
just come
before
and
God
tell
for
me.
your own sins.
And then you come and tell me that yes, Liz, I've forgiven you, but inside your heart, you have not forgiven me. But God has not forgiven me.
Yeah.
Then for you said you want to come and revenge on me, then you're a terrible person.
And now the thing is that I may confuse. I said I've forgiven you because I've not been having that chance of getting you. So when I say forgiven you, I've forgiven you. In your heart,
but still, we
you
need to
feel
forgive.
that maybe we are going to again to come together.
Yeah, to be friends again.
Then that's when I can hit you properly. Anyway, I'm making fun.
Yeah, but
I'm making fun.
but still, you need to forgive.
Yes,
yeah?
as we
Forgive
say,
and forget. That's what they always say. Forgive and forget.
forgive,
And
don't
forget.
forget.
Why are you saying so?
Have you ever forgotten what somebody has ever hurt? You cannot forget.
For me,
Let me tell you, one thing is
when
understanding.
you forgive someone and forget, that means you're forgiving a person
How will you
wholeheartedly.
forget?
Wholeheartedly.
You have hurt me.
Yes.
You have hurt me. We have come, maybe we were forgiving each other. I said, at least, you know, from today, I'm very sorry. I know I hurt you, but, you know, I'm very sorry. Please forgive me. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, in my heart, I maybe have that intention of forgiving you. But after a while, the moment you appear in front of me, I will remember what you did to me.
Then that's mean you did not forgive me.
I'll remember what you did to me. Then something on the other side of my dark side said, oh, this lady, what she did to me. I cannot leave her to go like that. Maybe the other time we solve this thing. We sat down and we solve it amicably. Now, why should I put this thing? Now, you know, by the way, that's why you see we have two hands, we have two eyes, we have two ears,
Everything
we have
is
two
two,
legs.
two. Everything is two.
Not everything. You are wrong there. I don't want to go into that. So, the other thing which I want, how much she's lying. The other thing which I want, I don't want to go into that. Maybe she has but the problem with you people with husband, you are like driving me somewhere.
But no,
and you want fixing me.
No, Mosh.
No, you only want to fix me at a certain corner.
I said everything is 222, but he said no.
You know,
Not everything is 222.
Asan always say that I'm always talkative. So he already engaged me into some program that he wants to drive me and put me in snake corner. So I can say something.
Now you tell me that
I'm
thing
not
which
ready
is
to go.
one. And you said, I said
You have one
everything
head.
is 222.
Okay, you have one head.
Okay.
Hey,
Then what again?
you have one mouth.
Then what again?
Go.
So
You call a number on your screen and maybe send your Christmas message to your loved ones. Please call right now. We want to talk to you, and they talk to the families. I know some of you have families in Kampala, some of you have families in Igolo, some of you have families in Nebi. We are within Arua City. You know, Arua City things that but they have been down at a kids party. I think it's going on well. I've seen children have come up. The turn up is so good. They are confidential. Things are really going on very well. I think it's live.
Yeah, it's live.
The live streaming. I don't know whether on YouTube. I'm not aware, but yeah, I think the producer can tell us is it live or on which channel. YouTube, Facebook, where everything what is going on, you can see what is going on there. But what I don't know is now that for that party, we've been actually been there. We've been playing music which has copyrights. Now, if they are doing live streaming, are they not going to block that? Are they not going to block because of the music that the DJ is playing? That's what will be in my understanding. But I think it's a good one. It's also good to give back to the people. And there are so many things that have been introduced there, and I don't know whether the police is having some pics of showing us what is going on there. It is so wonderful. I see kids have come up, very many at the age of 5, age of 2, age of what, and the parents are there. But one thing that I didn't like is the parents have let their kids to play the way how they want, which is good. But as I said, you sit at a snake corner, you keep watching, you keep on seeing how your kids are enjoying themselves, which is very good.
Yeah.
But don't give them time to go out of that premises.
I want to appreciate someone that is Twaha. Thank you so much for also keeping it, for watching Weststyle TV. Of course, he has sent his greetings, by the way, which is something very good on Facebook. We'll appreciate that. But you can do that. You can send your greetings on Facebook. You can even give us a call. You send your greetings. You check on your people, wherever they are, wherever they maybe like the way Mosh said, Gulu, Nebi, Pakwach, wherever they are. You can send the greetings and check on them also. You can even give your Christmas message. You know, it is always good when you give that word. It motivates other people, you know. So you can give us a dial on 077-1628-5900. That is the number that you can call us in. Of course, it's right there on your screen. You can get that number and call us. And I appreciate Twaha for that. I think Twaha, that name is for a Muslim.
Yeah, Twaha is a Muslim.
Wow, that's
but
amazing.
The thing you should know is that, by the way, let me tell you, I'm a Muslim, but I celebrate all the days. If it's a Christmas, I celebrate it. Eid, I celebrate it. There's no any day I don't celebrate in my life. Why I'm saying that one there, by the way, we don't know where we're going.
It's true.
That's the fact. We don't know where we're going. You may think that maybe, by the sometimes I like the Sam Lokbada song which says that God has no religion. I don't know. There's a song that says Mungu Madini yo. Why by TIG I am not from, I've forgotten it's that Mungu Madini yo. So with God there's no religion. The most important thing is your relationship with God. How you pray, how you can go for prayers. Actually, even it has been said that there are some pastors who are fake pastors.
It's true.
So what takes you there is prayers. But in your heart, if you believe and you believe, so God will always see your heart. You will not see the people who are leading you. You never know the leaders. They may be doing certain things which are different from what God wants. But God looks at it. By the God will judge each and every person on this earth and an individually.
Yes.
There's not like say that, yeah, this has been my child, this has been my what. No, you stand before God for your own sins. So today is the day that we need to pray, we need to visit friends. As I've been, I said from the genesis of this show here, the day is to visit friends, to love, to eat. But this is the day for love. You need to show people love. You need to show. By the how do you show love to people?
Of course, I go. I help the needy, right? That is my. You say, how do I show? I'm now telling you how I for my show the love to the people. Of course, I go. I help the needy. I share whatever that I have. We share together.
Oh, yeah. We remind by the way they need money. Actually, they need. There are some people who are really they don't have hands. They have no legs. They are disabled. By the way, there are some people who are disabled. But I don't know whether there is a special arrangement within Christianity to help such people. Where people who are disabled, even sick people, by the way.
No, they have.
It's even good that today, Christmas is the day. Even you have no somebody who may be bedridden in the hospital, somebody who is sick. It's also something that you know. It's a holiday.
You know, I was
you can say, today I want to go and see people
in the hospital, orphanage.
Leave alone orphanage. Orphanage, those that they take care of them.
But it's
prison. There are some people who are there innocently. Somebody has just maybe like, for example, you never had even an affair with any lady. but they have
Then
put
they
you,
arrest
they have arrested you for
behind
defilement.
bars. For defilement.
And the person is taken there for around about 10 years. He cannot even come out, so he's there. So it's also a good, okay, to me, I have a feeling that it's also sometimes good to go and visit people in the prison there. There's some people who are really innocent. They know nothing. For example, your child comes to my place. I give this child maybe food. Not having any bad heart.
Yeah, not having any bad intention, yes.
The child pass on. Then they start blaming that it is me who gave the child what? Food. Poison. And yet me, in my heart, I was just giving this child maybe something to eat. So this kind of thing happens. Sometimes even you get yourself maybe in prison for a reason that you even don't understand.
And this is a moment that you need to go and check on this people.
It is also good on this particular day. You go to prison, you visit the guys who are there, the prisoners, you maybe pass their Christmas message to them, and even the hospital, then the disabled.
Yes.
Then there are so many, I don't know, just mention.
For us, normally what we do, normally it is announced in the church. They announce in the church, whatever you have, whether a cloth that you don't want, but should not be a torn one. Because there's some people who, normally for them, they throw a cloth which is torn that they don't want. But those ones who put a cloth that, I don't like this cloth anymore, but it's not torn, it's still good, you can bring that one in the church. You bring those things in the church, then they go and distribute.
I think they should have just allowed anybody to bring whatever thing you can afford. Whether it's a torn, it's not torn. By the way, even torn clothes, you can have it, you can use it somewhere for mopping a house and so on. So
but now, how can you bring a torn cloth and take it to someone?
And sometimes you may see something that is useless for you, but it may be very useful to me.
When it is torn? If you want to give something to someone,
look here,
you give something which is now spoiled to the person?
Now, let me give you an example. Like whites, they use things according to the guarantee. When the guarantee is done, they buy something new. Actually, after every year, they keep on changing. Like some of these machines we buy from outside here. The whites for them after the guarantee, this thing here, the guarantee is 2 years. After the guarantee, the warrant, they call it warrant. So after the warrant, they don't use it anymore because they don't want to take the risk. That's why some of these, there are so many cars which have been parked outside there. They tend to import them they tend to export them to Africa. For us, Africa, we are comfortable, we are driving new cars.
Then you keep on repairing each and every moment.
No, not repairing each and every moment. But for a white man, for them, they foresee things. They know this car here, it has been driven for 5 years. So they look at the duration that the car has been driven. And then they come and say, this car here, it can cause an accident anytime. For us, even when they say this car carries 14 passengers, so long as even the 30 people can fit in the car, and it's able to move, we move on. Yes, we move on.
Even someone wants to use a car.
And most of the time, by the way, most of the accidents which are caused in Africa here, especially in Uganda, they are because of overloading.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? You overload, like as you said before.
Yeah.
A motorcycle which is meant to carry 1 person or 2 people.
It's carrying more than. You have 2 kids in front, plus
you can
3 behind, plus you.
A motorcycle whereby
if
you cannot even stand when it is on its wheels, unless you put what? The stand.
Yeah, the stand.
So you have put more weight on it. What if you get a tire burst? You end up in the bush. People end up getting bruises. So why do you risk? Why do you risk the life of your own children? Why do you risk the life of people? So I think even traffic officers, they should get serious into that. If somebody is doing such kind of, if someone is like a border or any taxi man providing service, is trying to overload, don't forgive such a person. Let this person face the court of law in order that others can learn from that. Otherwise, if you're going to excuse him because maybe one money. By the way, this thing of bribery in Uganda, people like bribing. Kitu kidogo has become a problem.
Kitu kidogo has become a problem, I'm telling you.
Kitu kidogo is a challenge.
And you find that in a taxi, I think the behind seats are supposed to be for 3 or 4 people.
Depends on which taxi I'm talking about.
You find, okay, let me say, for example, the taxi is having 3 seaters only, 3 seaters behind. But you find in that 3 seaters behind, there are 5 people sitting behind in that 3 seaters.
No, you are still talking of the seats. But there's even, they can even pile people. There's even a time I saw on a newspaper. Actually, I saw and I read. One taxi was having over 40 children. Over 40, I mean 40 past 40 children in one taxi, which is meant to carry 14 passengers. They were removing one by one. They were even counting 1, 2.
Now you were asking yourself, where were these other ones sitting?
They were sitting on top of each other. I sit on you,
now
then
you
sit on me.
Now you as a parent,
like
you as a parent, how do you feel?
They don't look at the safety of their children. What they are looking at is the affordability of transport. Can I afford paying the transport fare for my child to go to school? That's the challenge. So already they say cheap things are expensive.
It's true.
So already, I know I've ever done even that. I don't want to blame someone so much. I've ever done that mistake. But right now I've come to my senses, whereby I don't want to risk the life of anybody.
It's true.
Even the other time I remember we were going for burial. There were so many DJs who wanted to use my car. I told them the car is already full. We can't carry more than what the car carries. Because you know, it's to do with burial, by the way. On your way, you can get an accident. You are praying for the other person,
and
but again, you are praying for another one who has been with you. Because you know, this life here where we are living in, it's just like a tomato. So is a tomato an egg?
An egg, yes.
An egg. Once it falls down, that's end.
That's the end.
And you never come back. I wonder.
That's why they always say that life has no spare parts. Once you're gone, you're gone. We shall not get you another spare part to come and put back so that you move again. No, it cannot happen. So we need to be very careful within this Christmas season here. This season here.
Let's talk about Christmas celebration. If it was you, how would you like? How would you want to celebrate your day, like Christmas? Oh, like today is a Christmas day. How are you going to celebrate your Christmas?
Of course, for me, I'm one person who is not so fan of shows. Okay, I'm just still telling you what I'm not fan of. Secondly, I'm one person who's not fan of.
You have not answered the question.
Wait, I'm still telling. I'm going to come to your question. Wait, and you're asking me how would I want to spend my Christmas, right? I'm still telling you things I'm not fan of. That's mean those things.
That's not the question.
Wait, I'm coming back.
I just want to tell you, I'm going to celebrate my Christmas by going to the church. I'm going to celebrate my Christmas by visiting friends. That's what I'm saying. I don't want you to tell me what you are not fan of.
Wait,
because the moment you say you're not fan of the club, you are knowing me, I'm a DJ. That's where I benefit from. You're not fan of.
I'm still telling you what I'm not fan of. Then I'll bring to you what
you need to be fan of going for club. Why? Because me, I'm a DJ. Just so even
so I can give you money from there.
If my bosses don't get money, how will I be paid? So you need to be one of the fans.
Anyway, for me, how I can spend my Christmas. Of course, in the morning I went to church. That was in the morning, and this time as I will be going back home, I will be with my friends. Actually, my neighbors. I shall just be with them and have fun. Let
me hope that what you have said has just come from the bottom of your heart.
It has come from the bottom of my heart. That's what even I did.
Sometimes someone may be here smiling for you, but in the heart, deep in the heart. Wow. If you bring what he's speaking about you in his heart or in her heart,
but sure, that's the truth. That is the truth. Even in the morning when I went for prayers, because I went even very early in the morning, I went for prayers. When they came out, they found that I was not there already. When I came out, I said, "Hey, Liz, you went?" I said, "Yes, I went for prayers." Because where I'm staying, I'm surrounded with Muslims, by the way. I think I'm surrounded with Muslims. Yes. So we are only 2 tenants who are Christians. And that one for us, she went yesterday to the village. So that means I'm the only tenant who's a Christian in that compound. See? So now in the morning I woke up early in the morning, I went for prayers. From there I came back, I have to shower, I have to pass rush to the radio station. Then after, when I came back, I was with them. I told them, okay, from here I'm still going back, I'm still going to the
what TV station. What if your neighbor said, Liz, today for us we are going out. They are not specific where they are going. I said, today we are going out.
Okay.
And we would like you to escort us. We go together, we go and party, we go and celebrate Christmas. By the way, one thing that I know, I just want to say, and it's true. 70% of the celebration on this day, they are evil.
It is true.
They are not allowed. Christmas celebration, 70% the way how we celebrate is not it's not the way how a Christian
Supposed to celebrate.
is supposed to celebrate.
You have to keep the day holy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Do you believe that or you don't believe?
I believe in that.
What should be the challenge? Why is it that when the day comes like this one here, people are thinking,
very many things.
I'm going to dance, I'm going to do this, I'm going to my girlfriend,
I'm going to my boyfriend.
I'm going to my boyfriend. I've missed him so much. Hey, where are you? I want to see you.
Why this day?
Where are you? Come to me, blah blah. So there are so many, but this is a day here Christ has been born, but this is the day where Satan has opened his eyes very wide.
It is true.
Seeing each and every person that you are here, he puts something into you. Come here. This
That
one here,
he's doing out
that
of
one there,
confusion.
This one here. So if you are not a believer, you will be tempted to do something that to celebrate the birth of Christ in a wrong way,
Which is not supposed
in a
to
way that which is not acceptable by the
Almighty.
religion. So let us be very careful when you're celebrating Christmas. Let's be very, very, very careful. There's something that we need to be very, very, very careful. Allow this day. By the way, there's only one thing. If I was a Christian, I can allow the day to go.
Yeah.
I can say, for disco, karakacha. You know karakacha? You mean karakacha?
Yeah, it means
Karakacha.
X.
For disco today, Christmas, karakacha. Let me dance after the other day, because this is the special day in the hearts of every person.
No, you mean I cannot go for
being.
gospel show?
Man, even gospel show, you can get some challenges there. Especially people like us who have a lot of appetite.
Let's
So,
go for some.
it's better to keep it at home
Okay.
with your relatives.
All right,
So,
thank you.
You are laughing. Why are you laughing? Tell me why are you laughing?
Let's go for a break. Thank you so much for watching Western TV. We shall be bouncing back shortly. Just stay tuned to your TV. Don't go away. Shall be bouncing back.